to our video celebration of all things youth work for National Youth Work Week 2020. I'm Lisa and you will meet my colleague Simon shortly, and we are the team that between us manage the Central Bedfordshire Youth Voice. So I guess before we start showing you the film, a little bit of background. What is youth work? Youth work takes a holistic approach with young people. So it starts where they are at in terms of their developmental and even their physical location. Youth workers come across young people in various settings, open access youth clubs, project work, detached work, schools, and the relationship between young people and youth workers is key, as it's entirely voluntary. So young people choose to engage, and often that's why youth work works. Many professionals will work with young people, but principally only in youth work is it the choice of the young person to engage with the professional, with us, with the youth workers.
Youth workers usually work with young people aged between 11 and 25 years. Their work seeks to promote young people's personal and social development and enable them to have a voice, influence and place in their communities and society as a whole. It builds resilience and character and gives young people the confidence and life skills they need to live, learn, work and achieve. This approach is at the heart of all our youth work. Youth work offers young people safe spaces to explore their identity, experience decision making, increase their confidence, develop interpersonal skills and think through the consequences of their actions. This leads to better informed choices, changes in activity and improved outcomes for young people. So now please sit back and enjoy our film, which includes highlights from the last year of our youth work, includes videos from young people and professionals talking about what youth work means to them and sharing some of the achievements the young people have had over the past year. First up tonight, we have the Youth Parliament who created this video for the High Sheriff's Award back in February this year, and here they are talking about their Purple Ribbon campaign.
We started our knife crime campaign as a result of the Make Your Mark 2018 votes.
The Make Your Mark 2018 votes were held, and the top option in Central Bedfordshire was the going against knife crime and trying to prevent it.
In March of 2019, a girl called Jodie Chesney was stabbed in Essex, which acted as a catalyst for our campaign. Jodie's favourite colour was purple, and that is where the purple ribbon came about.
In October 2018, Youth Voice attended a conference in Northampton where Richard Denton and other police officers came to talk to us about knife crime and the effects it had on the people, the community and their families of the victims and the perpetrators, and showed us videos that kind of shocked us into wanting to do more around that campaign.
After we discussed with the police, we had a meeting next month and we decided to try out some new ideas to help us to push forward the campaign and to make sure that everyone to fight against this rise in knife crime. Sadly, in the end of April in House and Regis, a boy was stabbed in the Bedford Square shopping centre, and this caused rifts in the community. Some people fearing of going out like around 4 p.m. afterwards because they feared that they would get stabbed as well. So we decided to do an event in Bedford Square. So for this event, we decided to contact councillors from Central Bedfordshire Council and to come to the event and to give talks. And we also even contacted Jodie Chesney's family, and they started using the purple ribbon, which has been used around Essex because purple was Jodie's favourite colour, and the ribbon symbol peace against knife crime, and saying it's showing that you're against it. And we have contacted them and asked if we could adopt this for House and Regis for the event, and they did allow us, and that's how we started using the purple ribbon in all of our events since.
In June 2019, we attended Cheering Volunteering with our Youth Voice, where we promoted our knife crime campaign. This was picked up on by Councillor Maudlin and the Chief of the Fire Department, and they both raised us up on stage and gave us our first small donation.
In July 2019, we went to the Children's and Families Fund Day to promote our campaign with children and families.
And in August 2019, we spoke to Jodie Chesney's father, Peter, who wanted our opinions on knife crime, and he also shared his experience alongside us.
We've teamed up with Bedford Borough Youth Council and we've had some meetings with them just to highlight the issues around knife crime with some events.
We've held a bake sale in the Central Beds Council chambers to raise money for the Jodie Chesney Foundation, which is a foundation on the principle of preventing knife crime. And it was a massive success, and we raised £485.
On the recent Make Your Mark ballot in 2019, knife crime came out top 2. We are continuing our Bedford meetings to achieve a shared goal. We are also working with community safety teams and holding different events to improve the safety on our streets. And we are working with the CSE coordinator around putting on events in other towns, and the first one is due to be in February 2020. In terms of the effects and the impact that our work has done, we met with local MPs Andrew Selous and Alistair Burt to discuss knife crime and what we want to do to tackle it. And following this, Andrew Selous has stood up in Parliament and raised the issue and asked the government what they are doing to combat and tackle knife crime.
With the knife crime campaign, we have managed to bring together lots of organisations and people such as councillors, the police and fire department, which is very difficult to do.
By simply raising awareness for knife crime, we hope to make people feel safer so they no longer feel the need to carry a knife in the first place, overall creating a domino effect reducing knife crime overall.
Hello, I'm Councillor Caroline Maudlin and I love to support and get involved with youth work across central Bedfordshire. I was honoured to host the 2019 CB Youth Work Awards and present online the 2020 High Sheriff Citizen Award, highly commended to our Central Bedfordshire Youth Voice for all their amazing work and fundraising. Not only that, the Purple Ribbon campaign for anti-knife crime, which was promoted by Houghton Regis Youth Central and Youth Parliament, who also got awarded, highly commended in the High Sheriff's Award. I've got involved with environmental campaign by litter picking with Sandy Youth Central. Even thanks to Sam and his YouTube video, I've built a bug hotel. And I just have to say, thank you all for making such a huge difference and being ambitious. Keep it up.
Youth work has really helped during COVID-19 by doing many things like our online campaign meetings, our whole CBYP online meetings and our online one-to-one meetings. These are all very useful as it keeps us distracted, it gives us something to do and we can always keep up to date on our work. I think I'll continue doing youth work for as long as I can and use it a lot in the future as it has helped me learn new experiences. My favourite thing that I've done in youth work is probably all the experiences that I've learned.
Hi, my name is Emma and I'm a youth worker manager with the Royal College of Paediatrics and Child Health. So just want to say happy Youth Work Week. So I think that youth work's important because it really supports young people in kind of like in their journey, and it creates a space where they can be safe, where they can ask kind of like questions that they have, where they can kind of like they can develop and they can become empowered and they can start to understand the kind of like world around them. So it's really important that we continue to support these opportunities. So my team helps to improve child health services through youth work, which is fantastic. And so Central Bed's Youth Voice have always helped us and got involved in our projects. And I think kind of like through youth work, we've got, you know, kind of like similar understandings about kind of like the theory and kind of like the background and the context about how to kind of like create kind of like the best service, but also the best opportunity and the best support for those young people. Through coronavirus, we've created kind of like new projects which have included children and young people, you know, like all across the UK, so that they can kind of like say what's important to them. So whether that's about mental health or about kind of like how do you contact your GP, or, you know, who do you kind of like talk to about coronavirus and kind of like the impact that it's having. So yeah, kind of like youth work has really been kind of like a strong kind of like part of that project and that kind of like process. So anyway, just want to say happy Youth Work Week, and thank you for kind of like everything that you do to support and develop young people. Thank you.
Y'all ready for this? I'm Seb, and today's challenge is to learn how to do 15 press-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. 15 push-ups, just like that.
Hi, my name is Leighton and I'm a member of Houghton Regis Youth Central. Youth Central is a youth-led project. We're a group of young people trying to change our local area for the better of young people and the community. We would like to share some of our achievements with you.
Based upon our campaign of more bins, less littering and better lighting, we have completed 1 litter picking session, 2 light walks and 1 dog poo spraying session. This was in aid of cleaning up our community to make it a more pleasant place to be, and we have many more walks planned for the future.
We're working with our local community to decrease the frequency of knife crime incidents. We held an event in Bedford Square where we worked alongside the Jodie Chesney Foundation to raise awareness and educate. So we also held a bake sale where we raised over £635 while giving out these purple ribbons to spread the message.
Your dreams, baby, get you and me. It's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl, get at it, get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree, go girl, focus on me. Unlock, put
Hi everyone, my name's Seb, and today's challenge is going to be to learn how to do a Bartman. So let's get into it. A Bartman is one of the first things you learn when doing street dance or hip hop, and it looks a bit like this. Well, it doesn't look a bit like this. It is this. So that's the Bartman. So what you're going to want to do is, we're going to start off with our legs, and we're going to go step out and then drag the other leg in. And then step out, drag it in. And for the moment that's all our legs are doing. And then our arms are going out and up. Out and up, out, up, out, up. So then what we do is we add a bit more to our legs, we turn and our toe drags our foot twists and we stomp in. Like that. And then the last sort of step in this move is to turn your head the way you're going. So if you're going that way, your head follows the direction, and then that way. And you sort of have a bit of a bounce when you land. So across, down. So yeah, just a bit of bounce. Let's try that to some music.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else.
Cool, one time.
I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Fine, so fine. Oh, girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine.
That was the Bartman. I don't know why it's called that. But yeah, that was Bartman. And obviously you can do it to any song. You can do it faster, you can do it slower. However you feel like doing it. So hopefully you've enjoyed. Stay home, stay safe, and have fun.
Hi, I'm Valentina and I'm a member of the Environment Campaign of Youth Parliament. We have been busy over lockdown continuing to work on the campaign as we believe it's a very important issue, and young people across central Bedfordshire have told us it is the most important issue to them in last year's Make Your Mark vote. Although it has been a challenging year, we are proud of what we have been able to achieve. But let me start by introducing our campaign goals with the campaign videos we created earlier this year.
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm the leader of the Environment Campaign Group in Central Bedfordshire Youth Parliament. We plan on making this year's campaign a successful one, and we're very excited to start all of our campaign goals.
The first campaign goal we have decided on is litter picking. We believe this is a very important issue that needs to be tackled to maintain cleanliness in the wider community.
We plan on asking permission to do litter picking in certain areas of Central Bedfordshire and to raise awareness of our action in school assemblies.
The second campaign goal is an idea surrounding recycling bins. We want to advertise the effects of plastic through these.
We would like to put our campaign logo on public bins to raise awareness.
Lastly, we believe in the importance of animals in the environment and think protecting them is key.
We'd like to schedule farm and zoo visits so that we can gain more knowledge on the situations that animals are in, such as deforestation.
We also want to work on other animal-related projects, such as building bug hotels and supporting animal shelters.
We have many ideas that we want to put in action, and many ideas from our campaign goals that we can't wait to accomplish. We have been using the time of lockdown to promote awareness of environmental issues and have created a series of posters which we've put up on our social media. We have also used our daily exercise through lockdown to litter pick our streets and local parks, as we noticed an increasing amount of litter being left in public spaces. Then, following the end of lockdown, we were able to organise a community litter pick in Leighton Buzzard in partnership with Friends of the Earth Leighton Buzzard, and were also joined by the Right Honourable Andrew Selous. Whilst there's been a challenging year, we are proud of what we have been able to achieve and are excited for the year ahead.
Well, I enjoy talking to Lisa about my problems in my one-to-ones. I like meeting new people my age and not just staying inside my school. And I think it's a really good thing that I'm doing for the LGBTQ+ campaign group.
Olivia, how has youth work helped during lockdown? Let's have a look, and I'll hold it up so I can have a look. Yeah, that's lovely. So you grew a fantastic sunflower. I'm very impressed. And what do you think youth work should look like in the future? You can hold it up if you want, it's up to you.
More outside activities, more trips and more culturally. We help him with my day-to-day life and possibly with it.
That's lovely. Do you want to show me? That's it. And the last question. What is your best memory or achievement with a youth worker? You're going to hold it up. You can hold it up. It's easy. So your best memory is being asked to talk about anything with the youth workers in my group. That's really cool.
Hi everyone, I'm Seb, and today's challenge will be to learn how to do a top rock. Okay, so we're going to start off with our right leg, and what we're going to do is we're just going to stand up straight with our feet about shoulder width apart, and our right leg is going to go forward, and we're going to lean back a bit, bend our left knee, and our heel or our toe, up to you, is going to be touching the floor like that. So we're going to come back here and we're going to go like that. That looks a bit awkward because I'm not doing it with my arms yet, but literally just drop like that. And make sure you're going across your body rather than out, because that doesn't look as cool. So with our arms, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be, when we put our legs out, our arms are going to come out and then back in. So out, in, and then we're going to do the exact same with our left leg, out, in. And we do that alternatively. So you go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. So let's try it to some music.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him.
5, 6, 7. So the next level, I suppose, to doing that would be to add a bit of a hop in between. So what you do is you step out, and then when you come back in, you do a bit of a jump and turn with, so if I move this leg out of the way, with your inside leg that isn't turned out, you do a hop and sort of turn around, but your foot doesn't actually come off the ground, you just take the weight off and spin around a bit. So let's try it to music.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him. Come on.
Cool, so if you keep practicing that, hopefully you'll have mastered the top rock.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm the leader of the Knife Crime Campaign Group. We haven't been running for long, since we were only elected in March this year. However, we were able to build on the work of the Purple Ribbon campaign and Houghton Regis Youth Central, which gave us a great starting place. So far, we have held meetings with the Right Honourable Andrew Sellew, Right Honourable Richard Fuller, and Richard Denton from Bedfordshire Police to discuss the issue and how we can work as a community to tackle this issue locally. We have also made progress on creating a public information video aimed at young people to highlight the impact of knife crime on communities, creating a charity single, and have recently been laying plans with Bedford Youth Parliament to hold a picnic for peace at the Bedford River Festival, or launch a virtual campaign if the River Festival is unable to go ahead. We're excited to carry the campaign into 2021, but for now, please enjoy our campaign group video, which outlines the aims and goals of our campaign group. Our key aim with this campaign is to increase public awareness of knife crime and raise awareness with the power holders.
That anyone can be a victim and it's never too late to stop carrying.
Stop judging perpetrators.
Make more safe spaces for you.
Increasing funds for youth services, knife crime charities and education in police forces.
Here's how we're planning to achieve this.
We are making a video with police, victims and ambulance service.
Educate young people, we're creating school packs. And we're also considering doing a drama performance.
Continuing to work with Bedfordshire Youth Parliament on the Retro Festival.
To hold marches in the most affected areas.
Take part in the colour run to raise funds and awareness for the victims.
A charity football match is also going to be held, to which off-duty police will be invited to join.
Releasing a song surrounding knife crime to use as a charity single.
As well as meeting with people in power, such as local MPs and council members, to find even more ways to spread awareness.
Hello, my name is Susan Lusada and I'm the High Sheriff of Bedfordshire. This week is Youth Work Week and I want to use this opportunity to thank all those youth workers who help make a difference to the lives of young people in this county. Youth work is vital because it can provide an important point of contact or a trusted adult to turn to when times are tough for a young person. This could be life-changing or indeed life-saving. By offering the chance to meet in a more informal educational setting, such as a youth club or youth parliament, youth workers are able to listen to the concerns that young people have and to help and encourage them to influence and bring about positive changes to the world that they live in. National Youth Week celebrates the support and services available to young people. It champions the incredible impact that bringing together youth workers and young people can have on the communities in Bedfordshire.
Hi, I'm Seb and today's challenge is to do 20 bicep curls. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, so there's the first 10. How easy was that? So let's do the next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There we go. So if you've done all those, then you're all done.
Hi, I'm Hayley and I'm a member of the LGBTQ+ campaign group. It has been a busy year of campaigning for everyone, and we are so proud of what we've been able to achieve so far with the LGBTQ+ campaign. Unfortunately, the lockdown has meant that we haven't been able to go out to events like last year Youth Parliament did. However, instead we used the opportunity to create some tools and talk to various different professionals about LGBTQ+ in central Bedfordshire. In lockdown, we have been working on creating LGBTQ+ packs, which we hope to make available to middle schools and upper schools in central Bedfordshire, to use as a resource to create LGBTQ+ groups within their schools. We've also discussed with LGBTQ+ charities, counsellors and others about support currently available to young people identifying as LGBT in central Bedfordshire, and how that compares to other places in England, and how we can work together to ensure that LGBTQ+ young people in central Bedfordshire are able to feel supported and valued in their community. We are hopeful that 2021 will be able to achieve all of our aims and goals that we set at the beginning of the campaign, which I will leave you with now.
Hello, we're the Youth Parliament All Different All Equal LGBTQ+ campaign group. Our main goals for this group are
to work with schools to educate students and staff about LGBTQ+ issues,
support schools to be LGBTQ+ friendly, and to raise awareness around homophobia towards members of the LGBTQ+ community.
We have many ways to achieve our goals, such as producing merchandise to support LGBTQ+.
Some of our ideas for schools include staff who children can talk to can wear rainbow lanyards and anonymous help boxes for worries and concerns.
We are also putting up posters to promote our work and support the LGBTQ+ community.
And going into the schools to talk to the students. We believe that everybody should be able to choose their sexuality without the fear of homophobia.
We are confident that we will achieve these goals and make central Bedfordshire a more LGBTQ+ friendly environment.
Thank you for listening.
Happy. National Youth Week, celebrating the way in which youth work has an impact. What is Youth Week at Grove Corner? You make us smile, especially when we beat you in table football. I love Youth Club. Spending time with friends. Supporting the children. Fun Friday evening. Looking after kids. You make us smile and laugh. Making kids and people smile. I love Youth Club. The Youth Corner brightens up my Fridays. Look after us. You make us smile and laugh. A lot more social. I now look forward to a Friday evening. Make people more sociable. Making new friends. Youth Club is fun. We can have a laugh, makes me smile, cool. You get to do what you want. You make us happy no matter what. Crazy!
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm from Central Bedfordshire Youth Parliament, and I was elected at the beginning of the year. And even though COVID has been crazy, we've still had an amazing time, and it's been a really awesome experience. Our youth leaders, Simon and Lisa, are brilliant. They're so helpful and understanding and very skilled at telling us when we need to do our tasks. I think my favourite thing about Youth Parliament is actually being able to do something and see the impact that we can have on our community.
Let's go! Go! Let's go! Make it hot! Come on! Let's go! Rock! Rock! Say what? Rock! Let's go!
Hey everyone, I'm Seb, and today's challenge is going to be learning how to do a crab walk. So let's get started. Okay, so a crab walk is this. And it's quite a cool move to just do, I don't know, like a party or something. If the music's on and you're sort of just standing there, just, jamming out. So it's quite a cool move and it's not too difficult. So what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to get our right foot and we're going to work on it 1 foot at a time. So our right leg and our right foot is going to come in like that. So on the heel. So you're going to lift it up a bit and pop in like that. So that's that bit. And then we're going to stomp down on our heel and our foot's going to come up with the heel going out. So if we go again, so the toe comes up, in, stomp on the heel, or not stomp, but go on heel, and then bring the heel in. So it goes toe in, heel in. And then when you go the other way, you go heel in, toe in. And then our other foot does the same, but the opposite. So we bring heel out, and then go back on heel, and then toe out, and then toe in, heel in. So then together, that looks like that, which is quite hard to do slowly. And then you can get progressively quicker with that. So you do that, and you don't even have to go out and then back in. You can go in a circle, which is kind of confusing because your feet go different ways. So you can look like that, but that doesn't quite look as cool as this, which is just, you know, a simple move. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah, let's do that to some music.
I like the place. No diggity, no doubt.
5, 6,
play on, play that. Play on, play that. Yo, Dre, drop the verse. It's going down, fade to Black Sheep. The homies got at me, collab creations. Bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent.
So that was the crab walk, crab step.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm involved in Youth Parliament, Youth Central and the Youth Forum. One of the projects the Youth Forum have been working on has been mental health and emotional wellbeing. As part of that work, we have created a 10 top tips booklet, and during lockdown, we have created videos to accompany the booklet. We've also received training to be peer educators on emotional wellbeing.
Top tip 1. Eat well, sleep well and live well. You are what you eat. It is very important to have a full night's sleep so your body can relax and recharge itself. This enables you to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to start a new day. Fueling your body with good nutritious foods will give you a lot of energy, keeping you focused and happy throughout your day.
Top tip 2. Don't be ashamed to admit that you have a mental health issue. It is important that you find the courage to admit you are suffering, as it is the first step on the road to recovery. You should never feel ashamed or embarrassed about the fact you're struggling with your mental health, as it happens to the best of us. The more you talk about it, the easier it gets. You are not alone and you matter. Never be afraid to reach out, whether it be friends, family or professionals. There will always be somebody to listen.
Top tip number 3 is to write about your worries, experiences or anything that is upsetting or bothering you. To achieve this, you can keep a notebook, diary or anything you can write on, to express feelings, experiences or any occurrences that could overwhelm you. However, don't just write the bad things, keep track of all the good things too. This way you have something to look back on, even when you could be feeling down. Whatever you write on, make sure to keep hold of. For example, put it in a box, keep it safe. That way you can look at all the good times but also the bad, to see how far you've come in your journey to success.
Top tip 4, know where to go for help. You are not alone. There are many free helplines that are easy to access and are willing to listen and support you. These are Doctors/NHS Direct 111, Samaritans 116 123, Tactics 015 25 37 38 38, Chums 015 25 86 39 24, Childline 0800 1111, Sorted Counselling Service 01582 674 442.
Top tip 5. Socialise and don't isolate yourself. When socialising, you will be able to meet new people and make new friends that share your interests. When you are feeling down, socialising can help to raise your spirits and self-esteem. Being around people will encourage you to go out more and urge you to talk about your problems that you are facing alone with your old and new friends.
You haven't climbed a mountain, you haven't sailed the Nile, but you've done something great. You should be proud for a while. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small. When you're up against odds, make sure to stand tall. Be proud of your small achievements. You've cooked a pie after your 5th try. You got 7 on your test, which is your best. You got out of bed despite all things said. Even though you were sad, you should be glad. So you haven't climbed a mountain, so you haven't sailed the Nile, but be proud of the amazing things you've done. That should make you smile. Be proud of your small achievements.
Top tip 7. Challenging negative thinking. Challenging negative thoughts can seem like a daunting task, but once you begin to practice positive thinking, it will get easier. This method can be seen in therapies such as CBT, which is widely used in treating depression. Doing this can take a number of shapes. One of the simplest is writing negative thoughts down and then finding evidence against them. For example, if you feel like you can't get out of bed, think back to times where you proved to yourself that you can. In doing this, you develop a habit and learn not to accept all the negative thoughts floating around your head. Whilst this is a useful tool to have, don't use it as a replacement for real therapies. Stay safe and seek help where help is needed.
Regardless of what you may be going through, it is important to be kind to yourself. Whether it's exam stress, problems at home, or mental health struggles, these problems are solvable. By giving yourself a moment to relax and do the things you love, you help to clear your mind. This clarity will be crucial in reapproaching and eventually solving your problem. Another way to relax is to practice mindfulness, which is taking a moment to pay extra attention to the mundane activities in life, like walking somewhere or doing housework. This sort of everyday meditation is an effective way to get your mind to rest, ready for what's to come.
Top tip 9 is don't mask your pain and talk to someone. Masking your pain can mean that it might make you feel worse than you may already be feeling. This is why it is important to speak to somebody you trust, or who you know will always be willing to listen and help you out the best they can. Speaking to somebody might not only mean that you can feel better from the relief of having things off your chest and out of your mind, but it could also mean that you could get advice on what to do to get help or to help yourself. If your friend or someone you know is going through the same thing, it could also be a relief to know you're not by yourself, and this way you can provide help for each other.
Top tip 10 is to have some structure and routine. One way you can do this is to create a daily time plan and get yourself into a daily routine. Some things you could include in your routine are: you could set an alarm to wake up and go to sleep at a specific time to get yourself in a sleeping pattern. Turn off your phone before going to sleep or put it into a do not disturb mode. Make sure you have a balanced diet for 3 meals a day and make sure to drink plenty of water.
During lockdown, as a group, the Youth Forum agreed that one helpful coping method was to have and stick to a daily routine. So we designed a lockdown timetable and shared this through social media to support others who may be struggling. Finally, Youth Central released a short video with a focus on emotional well-being. Sit back and enjoy.
Or lose, sing or swim. One thing is certain, we'll never give in. Side by side, hand in hand, we all stand together. What's the point on
Youth work during COVID has really helped me have something to focus on and to look forward to. It has also helped me become more confident around new people and also in a virtual setting. Youth work in the future is really important as it allows young people to have a voice in matters that directly affect them. I was only elected in March to become a member of Central Bedfordshire's Youth Parliament. Despite COVID restrictions, we have managed to hold virtual meetings with power holders. I am also an active member in the Knife Crime Portfolio Group, where we are trying to spread awareness of knife crime and educate people around knife crime.
Hi, so I hope you've stuck with us and you're enjoying the video. The middle of March, we saw lockdown looming as a result of COVID-19. And for us, we knew we had to be on top of our game to support young people through what is and what was at the time unprecedented times for us all. Youth work doesn't naturally lend itself to a total digital delivery. So it was important for us to keep young people engaged, interested and active during such challenging times for them. Fortunately, from week one, we had a plan implemented to stay in touch, keep a routine for the young people, focusing initially on their well-being and just giving them time and space to be together. And gradually one-to-ones were booked alongside the regular meetings and fun activities for them. All our usual meetings and sessions have gone ahead, albeit with the most popular phrase of 2020 being, "You are on mute." However, we've been fortunate to have a few limited face-to-face opportunities in line with the guidance. Young people have remained focused and engaged, and we're all looking forward to meeting again in person when the time's right. But finally, following a local outbreak of COVID, one of our young people made a TikTok video which went viral across social media. And as a result, this has led to young people working alongside the local authority on a series of COVID-related videos, ensuring that the messaging is correct and appropriate. So here's Lauren's video.
Hi, I'm Valentina and I'm the chair of the Central Bedfordshire Youth Parliament. I personally think that youth work is very, very important. It's some of the most rewarding work that I've ever done, and it's definitely keeping me sane. It's kept me very positive during lockdown, as I was able to communicate with people outside of my friendship groups and talk about COVID-19 and what's going on, and get different perspectives of people who are struggling in other ways from me. I think moving on in the future, youth work should be very hands-on and including social media as much as we can, so we can advertise our work in the best way possible to make sure that everybody knows all the hard work that we do. And it will, I think, help us reach further organisations and get in contact with other people and other youth workers as well, which would be very beneficial. One of my favourite memories that I've had since I've joined Youth Parliament has definitely been litter picking with Andrew Selou and the Environment Campaign. It's the first activity that I was able to do since being elected, and it made me realise how grateful I am for the position that I'm in and the opportunities that I'm offered for doing the work that I do. And it made me feel good to do something for the environment as well. It's part of this rewarding feeling that I get from doing youth work.
As we all began to re-emerge from lockdown, and we all tentatively took small steps to return services back to face, as it was safe to do so, in line with the National Youth Agency's guidance, who at this point I would like to give a big shout out to for all the work they've put in to help enable the youth services to operate safely and to ensure that the most vulnerable young people still have their needs met in lockdown. In line with their guidance on social distancing, hand washing, face masks, etc., we were able to organise a version of our annual Youth Voice Conference during the October half term. Now usually this would be a residential activity, which unfortunately was not possible this year. However, we were still able to meet with young people across 3 days in a youth centre and bring in a variety of speakers to talk to young people about topics related to their campaigns and activities. I have to say, this was one of my highlights of the year. Not only to be able to hold a conversation without anyone buffering, but also to be able to bring the young people together again and to see the impact of the speakers on the young people was and continues to be one of the privileges of youth work. I would also like to give a shout out at this point to all the speakers that took time to come and share with the young people about their experiences and to share their expertise. Thank you all. So here are the young people giving their reflections on the conference and the impact it had in their own words.
It's been a good experience to be able to see everyone again after however many months of not being able to. And it's been really inspirational speaking to many different groups and organisations, and it's going to be really useful for our future work in Youth Parliament with our campaigns.
What I liked about the youth conference was getting together with the rest of Youth Parliament and seeing one and another again. After all, it's been 6+ months away. My favourite part of the youth conference was seeing signposts for homeless charity, as they are one of our newest campaigns that we've only just started a month ago.
My favourite part about this experience has been the homelessness charity, because I run it, and so it's been great to be able to utilise their information and to be able to make the campaign better, and I've definitely enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed this year's conference, and I really enjoyed signposts as they spoke about the stigma around homelessness.
This week was really fun. I really enjoyed it. The best bit was talking about all the big issues around 2020.
This week's conference was really fun. I liked it because I got to meet many friends that I haven't met in real person, just because I've been meeting on cameras. My favourite session was Nim but Spencer because it was really fun and informational.
I found this conference very knowledgeable, and I think that it's going to help me a lot when we progress to do more things in Youth Parliament.
It was really good. I enjoyed signposts because I could relate to the people and the information, and it was very educational.
I've had a good time at the conference, and my favourite bit has been the RCPCH.
I found this week fun, inspiring, it was interesting, I learnt new things, and it was nice to see friends again.
I found this week quite interesting and enjoyable because of all the speakers that came in and the things they had to say to us. Like, I really enjoyed Limbert's speech about how he dealt with his life and how he eventually went on to get an OBE. I found it very interesting. Other notable inclusions were like Alistair Burt. He was my other favourite with like his about words and the impact they have on society and things like that. I enjoyed the people I was here with, and overall it was a really nice experience.
The conference was really enjoyable because I got to socialise with everybody from Parliament, and we got to see each other again, which was really good. I liked hearing about politics and other people's stories. It was really refreshing, and yeah, my note-taking skills have improved since then, and my social skills.
Hello, my name is Andrew Sully. I'm the MP for South West Bedfordshire, and I'm talking to Portcullis House in Parliament. And I want to say a huge thank you to the youth workers from Central Bedfordshire Council who I've worked closely with over the years, in particular doing work with our wonderful for Youth Parliament in Central Bedfordshire, and it's been great to work with our young people on campaigns on knife, crime, littering, all sorts of other issues actually. And I just want to say a big thank you to those youth workers and all the work that they do for our young people. It's really appreciated. Thank you so much.
I'm ambitious for Youth Work 2021 to provide young people with a safe space where they feel like they belong, developing our youth hub and giving young people an opportunity to discuss and explore current issues that they might be facing or issues they may face in the future, and to help the young people to feel ambitious, to believe that they can reach the goals and dreams that they aspire to.
Hello, my name's Angela Delaris and I'm the Senior Youth Worker for Groundwork East. This week is Youth Work Week and the theme is Ambitious to Youth Work. I am ambitious to youth work because I'm passionate about empowering young people to reach their full potential and make positive choices in their lives as well as their communities. Happy Youth Work Week.
Why are you ambitious for youth work?
I'm ambitious for youth work. You know, we've got loads going on, hopefully Dunstable to provide for young people. We've just had a delivery of some gaming stuff, which is cool, and some VR sets. But in terms of youth work, I want to develop this space. So we've got 2 counselling rooms, all in there. I also want to develop our main hall, because this is a good community hub. Also, I want to develop it as a youth hub. And develop this space for a safe space for young people to use. Have our gaming suite, have loads of people using it. So, looking forward to 21.
My ambitions for the future of youth work are to ensure open access youth clubs are recognised and valued by key decision makers, to continue to challenge the narrative of how young people are perceived and support them in having their voices heard.
My ambition for youth work is that it will continue to have a positive impact on young people and communities across the UK. It is my hope that youth work will continue to reach all young people and help to break down social and economic barriers for young people and give them the right support and guidance needed to help them transition into adulthood. I am ambitious that young people's voice will continue to be heard and have an increasing impact on policy, both locally and nationally. Finally, I am ambitious that youth work will be valued by young people, communities and decision makers for the positive difference it makes and impact it can have on the life of a young person and within the community in which it takes place. And I hope that every young person in the UK will have access to quality youth workers and a quality youth service in the place they live.
Can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins.